YouTube is good. Good. TikTok. And we're good. Hello, guys.
Hey guys.
All right. I don't know. I for sure can't call this a Reuben, but Khaki probably could call hers a
I
Reuben.
can call mine Ruben.
I've got hot pastrami melts with onion rings and bacon. Very simple. It almost was a French toast kind of night, but there was like a bread issue. So my idea went out the window. And plus, I'm actually very hungry tonight for like food, not breakfast food. So that's what I got going on right here, and then Kaki can tell you what she's got.
All right, so I have an actual Reuben. So it's pastrami Swiss cheese, um, sauerkraut on a hero roll, and I have some French fries and some onion rings.
Hello, Abby.
I'm gonna cut mine in half.
Well, she was supposed to have a full plate of onion rings, and then, um, well, my side was supposed to be potato chips.
I forgot Jamie's potato chips at the store.
I texted her last second while she was in the store, and she goes, okay, and she told me the brand, and I said, yeah, but she was looking at the list that she needed to get, and she didn't get it. And she,
I didn't realize it until like...
we were like setting everything up tonight.
Hell yes.
What's up, Stu? Hello, Melissa. I know I missed somebody that said, hey, hello, I can't see who it is.
Oh, hello, Melissa. How you doing, girl? Hello, Cassie.
Hey, Jamie. So yeah, we got sandwiches tonight. Should be a delicious meal. I had lunch today. I had
Yeah, Jamie had lunch today.
I had such a slow day at work, and I was so ahead of the game, and I kind of wanted to see if my runs have been the shit these last like 4 days because of my knees or because I'm like super duper hungry because I haven't been finishing my meals. So I'm like, you know what? I have the time. Let's just grab a couple slices of pizza and take an hour break, watch a little bit of wrestling, which I did. I watched the WrestleMania 40 documentary with 3 slices of pizza. I am officially 100% can tell you that Paisans is my pizza taste because I took a bite of this pizza place that I always used to get, and I'm like, I'm not what's the word? Oh, thank you for the heart. I'm not filling that void. Like I'm not feeling my craving. So I'm happy to say that. And that's all I could do is compare it to them. Hello, I'm new here, enjoying the chat. Hello, Robin.
Well, hello, Robin. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the group. Hello, welcome. Robin, do you have a story?
Hello, Allison.
Any type of story you want to share with us?
Why?
I'm just saying as conversation.
Who?
To Robin, as conversation.
Just enjoying the chat, she said.
I know.
Just
I'm
popping
just
in
saying,
saying hello, listening to what me and Kaki do every night. What's up, Anthony? I'm okay. I hurt.
Hello, Mom Pert.
What's going on with your hurts? Oh yeah, Abby, as of you still sore? Who'd you say hello to?
Mama Pert.
Mama Pert. What's happening? I got home from work. I got my caffeine in, and then I went for my run. Took our daughter on her bike ride, and was home, showered by 7:45. So I got to lay in bed and just relax and watch AEW tonight. And then by the time it was time for me to come down and help Kaki set up everything, my legs it felt like I got a full night's rest. But you know that feeling when you first get up and your bones are aching and you're cracking. I'm like, oh goodness, because I didn't move for 2 hours. I didn't move 2 hours and 5 minutes. I didn't move once. I watched movies
all day after cleaning. Nice. So I took our kids like out for some exercise, and then after like 20
What's up,
minutes,
Brian?
our son was just like, "Oh, I have a
I know.
headache. I want to go home." All right, fine. We went home, and then our daughter was just like, "I want to watch this movie called Inside Out 2." I'm like, "All right." So I started like looking it up. It's still in theaters. It's not even like out yet. So I'm like, "Hey, let's just watch like Inside Out the first one. It's on Disney. Let's watch it." It was a freaking funny ass movie.
Yeah, she got me into that other kids movie.
It was a funny ass movie. For it being a kids movie, I laughed a whole bunch of times. It's still in the theaters. I told her this weekend, I think we should go and like watch it.
You go for it. I got SummerSlam, so I'm going to be.
That's fine. I'm gonna take her to see it. I'm gonna take her to see it because I want to see it, because the next things are, because it ended with like puberty, and like apparently there's envy, and there's a whole bunch of other people involved in like this girl's mindset, which I just want to watch the damn movie.
Well, you go for it. That's fine. We thought we were going to a block party this weekend, and I was
Yeah,
kind of
no.
nervous because
I thought my best friend's block party was this weekend. It's not. It's next weekend. Oopsies. Forgot the dates. Apparently this weekend they were supposed to have like some sort of like yard sale,
What's
like
up,
block
Albert?
thing, and like my dates got confused. So it's next
I
weekend.
was worried that I was going to get shit for not going because SummerSlam was this weekend.
No,
And then Kaki told me tonight
you're
that
safe. You're safe.
I know I'm safe. So Kaki told me tonight that I got the block party mixed up, so we're gonna go next
yeah, no,
week.
it's next weekend.
Hello, Emmy.
My dates were completely confuzzled. Oopsies.
Cardenas.
Hello, Emmy. How
Card-
are you doing, girl?
Cardenas. Remember when AEW used to be good, Jamie Rollins?
How you doing, girl?
I think AEW is about to get a nice spicy makeover. I think things are about to start booming for them. Hello, Emmy. As long as Jamie is cooking, I'll be there. Well, I mean, hot pastrami sandwiches tonight, onion rings with some Russian dressing. I have bacon, mayo, and
I almost have the
Swiss
same thing,
cheese.
but I don't have bacon on mayo. But everything else is the same.
Mm-hmm. All right. The only thing I do not have is chips. I think I have Cheetos in the freezer, but I don't know if I'm
sorry.
going to need them. It's fine. It's fine. Is that your first bite? I heard a crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm. Have you ever heard of Wendy's T-Rex?
It has 9 patties. No, never
No.
heard of that. Never heard of that.
Your birthday's on Saturday, and we were celebrating it at my job, and they asked what I was going to do for my birthday. And I said I was watching SummerSlam. They were all looking at me like I was a loser. Yeah.
Oh, no. Listen, if you were at my job and you said that at my job, they'd be like, yeah. I have a whole bunch of wrestling people that work at my job.
Hey, Albert, how old are you?
They freaking love that shit.
I was like considered a loser / scrub /
hello,
nerd
Court.
in school because I was so into wrestling, always wearing wrestling t-shirts, always talking about wrestling. I got made fun of, with the exception of a few of my close wrestling pals that bonded over wrestling. You alright? You choking? What the hell was that squirt? Were you making a noise? Take a sip of wine. I feel like you're choking.
My freaking nose made a noise while I was freaking chewing. I don't know why the hell it did that.
Okay, I don't know either.
It was not choking.
Abby, you might be I swear, Abby, if she don't got bad luck, she don't got no luck at all. I hope you feel better. I hope
Abby, I really hope you feel better.
I hope by September you're like 100% and you could just go back to being normal. Living everyday normal.
Yeah. Seriously.
Have a great night. Enjoy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, G-Town.
Did Jamie hold out last night? I stood my ground, Jamie. I stood my ground. I stood up at least. I stood up.
He stood up. That's about he did. That's about all he did.
Just back into it, honey. Are those onion rings? Yes.
Yes, sir, they are.
I was just telling Kaki a Jim Ross story. Not even an hour ago.
It was literally like 20 minutes ago.
He stood up and ran a mile. Oh, hell no, not last night, Drummer Drum. 9.7. These sandwiches, they're good. They're probably like an 8.4.
Oh, hello, Mr. Savvy. I want them all.
What's up, J-Town? Have you considered moving? We are moving. We are moving sooner than later.
Oh, we're moving.
I think you guys are about to be in for, not all of you. Most of you don't give two shits. But those of you guys that are, have invested your time in me and Kaki and our dinner time and my videos and all that, I think when it happens, you're gonna be like, "What the hell? What?" Because it's gonna happen. It's there. We're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna give you plans. It's just gonna poof. We're at a rest stop, or poof. You know what I mean. So it's happening. What's up, Mr. Savvy? Your favorite video game growing up? What's up, Alex? I mean, I would be a liar if I didn't say Donkey Kong or Mario. You know?
Mine would definitely be Mario. I love Super Mario Brothers. It was like my game.
Excited for the move?
Or dreading the I'm excited for the move.
Stressed about?
I'm stressed about other things.
Yeah. Answer this. Will you be packing a snowsuit or a bikini?
Court said bedroom's already here. Oh, Court, I wish.
Will we be packing a snowsuit or a bikini? Both?
First of all, my ass ain't wearing a bikini.
I'll wear a bikini. I'll rock that shit. I'll wear a bikini.
I mean, I could wear a bikini, but you might not want to look at me when I have it on.
What's up, Lisa Marie?
Hello, Lisa Marie. How you doing, girl? We have to hang out a few more times before you move. That came from Emmy.
Yeah, Emmy,
You're not wrong, girl. I loved hanging out with you.
Me and, so we're going to Albany at like August 19th or something like that.
20th.
19th and 20th.
20th and 21st.
20th and 21st. But me and Kaki don't want to wait to have a night out. So, if you want to shoot me a text tomorrow, and me and Kaki could plan something where we go out to near you and do something, and we just grab a hotel near you, we're game. We were just talking about this tonight because we're gonna do Connecticut with our kids.
Mm-hmm.
Just an idea. I like the dude in the headband perspective. That's just me. Oh, thank you. Hey, Munchkin.
Oh, hello, my MILF.
The lights look really cool tonight, and your headband is cool. Thank you. This headband, this is one of those headbands that I don't have the ankle piece to anymore because I've never planned on re-wearing this. So I took the old ankle piece that matched this and I covered it with a different style. Back in the day, that was what I called a lazy night. Lazy booking. How is yours good?
Hmm.
Yours looks good, better than mine.
Mine's really freaking good.
I just really wanted white bread tonight. You know, I didn't want to. I want those rolls that my mom got from BJ's.
I know you looked at my Kaiser roll. You're just like, oh, you got the fancy rolls. It's just like they're not
Mm-hmm.
fancy. They're Kaiser rolls. These suckers are not fancy. They're like 99 cents.
Just watch you make this. I'll take 11. What is that ankle piece on your leg? Usually my answer would be it matches my headband. However, this is an HBK ankle accessory. Anybody that's a wrestling fan and remembers Shawn Michaels' boots, on the side of his boots had hearts. So I went through a phase where I started making. I make these, boys and girls, if you're just joining. But
Yeah,
on the
Jimmy
side of
makes
his
all of his fashion statements.
on the side of his boots, he had hearts, and these colors matched my headband. So I just decided to wear that one tonight. Do you believe in ghosts? No.
I had to go into work to return a bunch of meat today from Boar's Head. The hotel's in uproar. You know what's funny, Court? I went to the deli today, and listen, I know there's like a whole like thing going on like with listeria and like deli meat or whatever. But what I got was not Boar's Head. It was not Boar's Head.
Black Bear.
It was Black Bear. But, because we ordered from ShopRite. But, like, oh my god. This dude was just like, oh yeah, I want Boar's Head this, Boar's Head that. And the guy behind the counter was just like, we don't have Boar's Head right now. He's like, but I want Boar's Head this and Boar's Head that. And I was just like, oh my god. Did he not just hear what he just said?
Kanky got followed at the store by the guy.
Oh my god. And I was just like, I was thinking to myself, do you not listen to the person that's talking to you? And yes, I got followed by the person that freaking took my order from the deli department. I did. I got followed by him. Because I told him what I wanted. I want a pound of pastrami, half a pound of Swiss cheese. That was it. This was an older man. An older man.
Boar's Head is recalled? Yeah,
salmonella.
salmonella.
It's all recalled. Everything's recalled.
It got salmonella.
So
Or something.
we got Black Bear. Either way, we cooked it. It was cooked. We heated it up. It was fine. So we're not gonna freaking get listeria poisoning. But either way, this man from the deli department, he took my order. I said I want a pound of pastrami, half a pound of Swiss. He wrote it down. Why did he write it down? It was two things. I don't know. I worked in a deli for many, many, many years. I could take like 6 or 7 things and freaking keep it up here in the dome. Whatever, he wrote it down. That's fine. The other
Hold
guy,
on, Junior.
the other guy was just like, hey, can I get you anything else? I'm like, well, I told him I wanted a pound of pastrami and a half pound of Swiss. Do you want to get my half pound of Swiss? He was like, yeah, sure. I'll cut your half pound of Swiss. That's fine. I get my pound of pastrami, my half a pound of Swiss. On with my day. I'm gathering everything else that I needed from the store. And as I'm getting the eggs from the dairy department, I turn around and here's the dude from the deli department, the old dude from the deli department. He's like, did you forget your half a pound of Swiss? And I was like, no. The other guy cut it for me. And he looks at me. He goes, really? I was like, yeah, the other guy cut it for me. I'm like, he asked me if I needed anything else. I said, yeah, I have a pound of Swiss. And then he goes, which guy was it? I'm like, the guy with the glasses.
Hello, Mr. Jimmy Jam.
I'm like, the guy with the glasses. How else am I supposed to describe him? The dude with the glasses. He cut me my half pound Swiss. He goes, now I have a half pound Swiss that I cut for you. I'm like, okay. Take it up with your coworker. He asked me what else I needed. That's what I needed. Don't know what else to tell you.
2 things.
I'm just like, who the hell hunts down somebody in a store for a half pound of Swiss?
Someone that cares about his job. More importantly, cares about his customers for
Guess
getting
what?
their meat.
Guess
or
what?
cheese.
Guess what? I've been there. I've done that. And if I would have heard, hey, what else do you need? I would have been like, hey, I have your half a pound of Swiss.
Why are you yelling?
I would have been like, hey, I have your half a pound of Swiss. Don't worry about it. Talk to your freaking coworkers.
Man,
Talk to your coworkers, because that's how it was when I was back in the deli.
yeah, well,
I would talk to my coworkers. Hey, don't worry about it. I got it.
in his head, he's probably thinking he's doing the right thing. Oh my goodness, this miss can't go without her cheese.
No, he hunted me down and looked at me like I was freaking trying to freaking skip out on my half pound of Swiss cheese.
Whatever. Two things real quick. I was never under contract with a big wrestling company for them to make a toy for me. So no Mattel figure. And then I don't even remember the last what I was gonna answer after that. Y'all gotta be from New Jersey? No. New
No,
York.
we're not from Jersey. We're from New York. And this dude literally had hunted me down for a half pound of Swiss cheese. He's like, no, I have a half pound of Swiss cheese. I was like, I don't know. Talk to your coworker. Maybe you should listen to what's going on around you. Because if that was me, I would have been listening to what's going around, around me.
I like
That's
Elton John
scary
too.
and creepy. Yeah, no, I wouldn't say it's scary. I wouldn't say it's scary. I wouldn't say it's creepy. Like, the dude was just trying to do his job.
And he was probably stressed out, but you're making it seem like you were stalked. And
I didn't make it seem like anything. I just turned around and he was just standing there.
Let's say that man's name is Jack.
Did you forget your Swiss cheese? And I said,
right.
no, I did not forget my Swiss cheese. Your freaking coworker cut it for me.
I understand that. But let's just say his name was Jack. And Jack is scrolling through YouTube or TikTok and sees this video. He's like, hey, that lady almost forgot her cheese today. I hunted her down and gave her cheese because I didn't want her to go without it. Hold on. And he just listened to you basically say how you should know what your employees are doing.
First of all,
I'm just saying.
No.
If I was Jack, I would just said I hope she's making a grilled cheese and she doesn't have
First
the
of
cheese.
all-
That's what I'm just saying.
First of all, you can say whatever the hell you want to say because you never worked in a deli before. But when I worked in a deli, we worked as a team. So if you saw that somebody was standing there, it was one person, and you saw one person waiting on them. Hey, what else do you need? Hey, I have your Swiss cheese, or I have your ham, or I have your turkey, or I have whatever. That's how it works in a deli. And then you say, hey, I got this for you. That's how it works. This dude obviously wasn't listening.
I'm sorry. How close are y'all to Geneva, New York? Geneva?
I have no idea where that is.
Where is that?
We live on Long Island, so if Geneva's upstate, we have no clue where that is.
If his name was Jack, he'd have to live on the beanstalk, so he wouldn't have to be bought in cheese. So, Jamie, you make no sense. Psh. I think your stories
With
don't
the
make
glasses
no
and the
sense.
haircuts. Yeah. Court, you know what? Listen, no hate to that dude that friggin' searched me down the store. No hate to him. He was just like, you forgot your Swiss. No, I didn't, because your coworker cut it for me. He cut it for me. It just caught me off guard. Because honestly, I've worked in a deli, and I know where people forget their stuff, but I don't go hunt them down for it.
Oh, that's
Like, if you forget about it, you forget about it. Guess what? Poof. Guess what? It becomes pre-slice. It becomes pre-slice. It goes into the pre-slice case, and poof, done. Over it.
Albert, it was your comment I meant to answer before about Cornette's favorite name, Jungle Jackoff. You talking about Jack Perry? I get to listen to Corny tomorrow.
They are minced meat. They're minced meat. I get that.
Oh, mine's good.
Mine's good too.
Hashtag deli jokes. Kattie's got so much experience working in a deli. She can tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, the dirty, the horny, the real.
I can tell you
dirty.
everything. You know what's funny? Jamie was just like, "Oh no, they clean the slicers after they cut different meats." I was like, "No, they don't."
Just because your dirty ass store didn't
They're-
do it doesn't mean others.
I've worked
don't.
in more than one store,
2.
and they don't do it.
And how many grocery stores do you think there are?
Do you
Compared
think that
to
they're not
yours, too?
short-staffed? Do you think that they don't do that as well?
Just saying.
It's crazy.
You don't know. You really. Some people take their job serious, take their business serious, and will do the right thing. Just because the lazy person doesn't do it doesn't mean.
I worked at a mainstream grocery store.
Have you ever done that?
What?
Not change the slicer?
I always washed. Listen, we're supposed to like, if we cut like roast beef or if we cut like liverwurst, you're supposed to wipe the slicer down, which I always did.
Aren't you supposed to wipe it from cheese to meat?
No, because there's cheese slicer and there's a meat slicer. There's 2 different slicers.
So when are you supposed to change the?
There's usually 4 meat slicers, 2 cheese slicers, depending on how much volume you do. There's cheese slicers and then there's meat. You don't cut meat on the cheese slicer and you don't cut cheese on the meat slicer.
Have you ever broke the rules?
No.
Oh, so
Not when it comes to that, no.
okay, so there are people like you out there. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, which means I'm sure there is a store that has somebody like
I've
you.
never cut meat on a cheese slicer or cheese on a meat slicer, ever.
You're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm saying not everybody has worked in a dirty ass store like you, where you said people just didn't listen and they did whatever they want.
Oh,
There is somebody that is the head of a
You
deli.
misunderstood what I had to say. You misunderstood what I was saying. You said it has to be wiped down every time. It has to be
And
every
you said
time you.
and you said it's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be wiped down. Yes. When you cut liverwurst or roast beef, yes, it's supposed to be wiped down. You just said you gotta cut friggin' meat on cheese slicer. No, you can't do that. You're not allowed to do that.
That's what I thought you were talking about originally.
No. No.
Hey, Cortland.
You're confused.
Jamie's gonna end up pissing off Kagi. I don't give a shit.
He can't piss me off because I've never cut meat on a cheese slicer or cheese on a meat slicer before. Never done that in my history of freaking working in deli.
And all I was saying was, okay, so you're a good one. And my whole example was, there are people that are like you that actually run the deli, that is on top
by
of
the
that,
right way,
that,
yes.
that make sure that doesn't happen. And you turned around before and said, no, it basically happens everywhere. And I said, how many
Meaning you're supposed to clean it like every couple of.
We're going in circles,
Oh my God.
Kaki. Forget
it.
about it.
No, forget it.
Yeah, we're gonna forget about it because you're not. What's coming out of my mouth is not staying in here. It's going through this year, going out this year, and then you're just saying what you said before I said the words that went in one ear, out the other. No more deli talk.
All right, we're done.
There we go. Am I right or am I wrong? I know I'm right on this one. Just clipping my fingernails and enjoying this. That's from Cortland.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had liverwurst in a while. Me neither. Since I was little.
It's disgusting.
I'm gonna
Don't
do
eat
it. It's gonna happen.
It's nasty. Don't eat it. Never like cutting that shit on the friggin' slicer. Especially when people want it like thin. Why the hell do you want it thin?
Cortland said, sorry about the boar's head comment. Did you bring that shit up, Cortland?
Abby, please stop nudging me like a damn chicken. Please stop. What is liverwurst? It's something you should never eat in your entire life because it's disgusting.
I like liverwurst.
You
How
should
about
never
we change
eat
the
it.
subject?
It's disgusting.
Already did, Abby. Don't worry.
You should never eat it. It's nasty.
I banned myself now. No. Listen, you could have said anything.
No,
that could have
Court,
sent
you
me
did
and
not ban
Kaki into
yourself.
a little. You know, we don't. I don't call this fighting. You guys could. You'll be able to.
This
tell.
is not fighting.
No, it
This
gets.
just is banter.
It'll get ugly when we're fighting.
We get mean when we're fighting. We're not mean. We're not mean right now.
I'm surprised you didn't want those onion rings, because you know what? They didn't taste burnt.
It's not that I didn't want them. You took them on me.
No, the leftovers that you said you didn't want.
Oh, yeah, no. I like them like this.
This is called warming up the sheets. You know, I still have those new silk sheets that I never even used, still in the package. And my side of the room is a wreck. Might be the worst it's ever been. And that's not even me exaggerating.
It.
I was.
I'm not cleaning it.
I got.
Because I've cleaned your room. I've cleaned your side so many damn times.
I got the hint today when I got home from work. Kaki usually cleans everything up on the weekend, on her day off.
Listen.
And hold on. I got home, I walk in, I saw that she did the laundry, and I saw my side of the room was still like a pigsty. I'm like, okay, she's finally like, I'm not touching that.
I'm done. There's only so many times that I can clean up Jamie's shit. There's only so many times. I've done it so many freaking times.
Well, I didn't ask you to.
I know.
I know how bad it is.
Oh, it's bad. It's so bad.
It's probably the worst. But after, and it's not like it's dirty, it's just very piggish.
It's not that it's dirty. It's just like Jamie's shit that like, after every single night, all he has to do is fold his shirt and stick it back in the closet. But he doesn't do that. He just like takes it off, throws it on the floor. So if every night he took it off and like folded it and like put it away, there would be no mess.
It's different. I don't think. I can't explain to you guys that would make sense in my explanation of why I do what I do. How much were you running when you lost all your weight? I wasn't running at all when I lost all my weight, Albert. I only started running in 2019. Right when the pandemic started is when I started running. I lost all my weight originally from diet. And I was going to the gym, but I wasn't running. I was doing like Stairmasters and stuff like that. Me and Kaki were very, because we lost the weight together, we were very strict with ourselves. And like there was no, we had stuff that we enjoyed, but everything was in our calorie allowance. Like we would go out for something like a family gathering and we would count it. Wouldn't be 100% accurate, but nights where we couldn't be 100% accurate, we did a little bit more in the gym, right? The first time we lost the weight.
Oh yeah, the first
we
time.
We were very strict. I wasn't running at all. I didn't start running until Kagi.
I wasn't running either.
Yeah.
I was just like strictly like elliptical and like walking. You know what? This person needs to go.
What did they say? Read it out loud.
But strictly tampons and beer with my EBT. Hashtag ponding fish.
Yeah, it's not a reason to get blocked. You don't know what they're
talking about. And then,
about.
no, and Mayor said, pretty rude. It's the truth. Tampons, beer, and ponding fish goes hand in hand.
That's a comment that someone else is having with somebody else. That has no reason to do that.
Okay.
I'm about to demod you again.
Then
Keep
do
up
it.
Your shit.
Then do it.
I'm just saying, I don't know why you go on these things where you just feel you need to do that.
Because it kind of was rude.
Doesn't matter. People say shit all the time. If it's not directly towards us,
even
and it's
people
not...
are saying block.
Oh.
But whatever. What do I know?
When does your all school start?
September.
Our kids' school? September. If they're going to where we are. We got a couple of. We don't know what's happening yet.
We don't know where we're going yet.
Yeah.
Might be sooner, might be later. Who knows?
Could be. It could be this weekend. All right.
Oh.
All right. All right.
Can I do it now? Thank you. Because I'm not freaking sitting here hallucinating.
Hold on, before you do it. If you want the trousers dropped, you got to pay extra for that. I do it, but you got to, it's like a whole thing.
You have to Venmo me.
And I'm not cheap.
Venmo me.
But I will do it. Now you can do it.
I'm sorry. No, you're too late to be sorry. You know what?
If you want that picture,
no.
Venmo us.
Nope.
I'm not shy.
And yeah, I know that one too, Court. Yeah, I know. I saw that one too. Thank you, Court. I saw that one too.
I once had a picture with the belt. I posted it on Twitter many years ago. Nothing on, just the wrestling belt covering the good
Khaki
stuff.
was right, Jamie. Thank you.
Who said that?
Starshine. Thank you, Starshine, for agreeing with me. Because, you know, I'm over here reading comments and he's like, she's not playing. Queen handling business. Thank you, Lena.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day. All right. And
He was being rude. That's why I said something. Yeah, I know, Mayor. I know. I found you, girl. I found you.
You make mistakes all the time when it comes to doing that. I'm not
But
saying,
I wasn't wrong.
No. Tonight you weren't wrong, but you do make mistakes. You know that.
You know what? Sometimes do I make mistakes? Yes. But you know what? Am I human?
As am I.
Am I human? Did you just make a mistake?
Maybe.
Yeah, you just made a mistake, sir. You just made a mistake.
May I ask you something? Shoot. Go ahead, Jacqueline. Ask away. That's about my last onion ring. I'm not eating that last sandwich. I want to take my wife and
Lift her up in the shallow ocean? Okay.
go for it.
Do it. Do you want to be like Simba? Is it like what you're doing? Like what do you do when you do that? I think we found the half Maybe. I don't know, Court. Maybe. Thank you, Mayor. Appreciate that. None of us want to hear that shit.
I guess I must have missed what they said, Marie.
Mayor?
Mayor. Jacqueline, we're about to wrap it up. Chico, come on. What do you want to ask me? What is better, to lose weight, walking or running?
It depends.
You asked already? Hey, scroll about what Jacqueline asked before that. Walking and running is both good.
I don't
Right.
see anything. Jacqueline said, Jamie, may I ask you something?
And then nothing was popped? Okay,
Nothing
so you're
said.
whatever you asked,
Whatever you
Jacqueline,
asked, it
TikTok
didn't
didn't
come
allow
up.
it to go through.
Whatever you asked, it didn't come up.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to exercise for weight loss,
It depends.
you gotta find what works for you, right? Playing soccer, playing basketball, playing baseball, walking on the treadmill, running, doing the stairs, doing squats, weightlifting. All this stuff will work. You just have to be consistent with it, and you have to take it seriously. You know, that goes into the same column as like diets. Guys, all diets work, but they don't work when you don't work. Meaning, if you're doing, let's just use this as an example, if you're doing a ketogenic diet, but you're not 100% in on it, it's not going to work.
That's like saying, I'm gonna do this diet, but I don't know. I still want to sit here and eat like 1,500 calories worth of freaking potato chips. It doesn't work.
You know, sometimes I feel like, and I'm only talking through experience, sometimes you could have the momentum and you could have the passion to go to the gym, but the gym's not going to work unless your diet's on point, right? And then vice versa. If you want to be a bodybuilder and all you do is eat right, but you don't like to work out, probably not going to have a bodybuilder's physique. So you kind of have to put the things you want out of your appearance, and then find out the right way, because you know there's a little Google machine that will give you a lot of answers, and you kind of see what works for you, and then the stuff that you can do, you do. Stuff you can't do, don't bother doing it. What's up, Stevie G? Hi, Jamie and Khaki. What was dinner tonight? Just got on hot pastrami sandwiches.
Yeah, we're pastrami.
Walking is the easiest thing to do, though, because it's not intense. Anyone can do it. Agreed.
I do it all the time.
That's the one thing I don't fear to start doing, because I know it's going to be tough. Yeah.
Yeah, I walk all the time. I love walking. I love it. I can walk fast, I can walk slow. It depends how I feel for the day. I can go fast, I can go slow. Doesn't matter. Exercise is exercise. Just get your exercise in.
And don't listen to those.
There's some people.
Some people that I don't know their name, didn't pay too much attention, blocked them right away. They were having like a Zoom call, and they were talking about how walking is
isn't
not exercise.
an exercise.
And these are just workout gurus that think their shit don't stink and will tell you all the things that you want to hear, and that they do, which when the camera's off, they
It made
probably
me so
don't
angry.
do.
It made me so angry because the person that posted this, it was a stitch. And it was like somebody that I follow that stitched it. And I was just like, I just lost 25 pounds by friggin' walking. Like, don't tell me that walking isn't an exercise. You can kiss my ass. It may still be fat, but you can still kiss it. And don't really care. But you know what? Walking is an exercise. And it does work. And it works for a lot of people. And it works for me. So don't listen to those two.
They get summed up into those people that lose a couple of pounds and then all of a sudden become weight
They
loss
become
experts.
like, oh my god, I
And
know
because-
everything about everything, and I'm just gonna
Yeah.
freaking sit here and spew disgusting shit into the world.
Yeah, and because something, because it worked for them, it's gonna work for everybody.
Yeah, which isn't the case because everybody's different.
And trust me, I not anymore because I really don't watch the fitness influencers. I think 9 out of 10 of them are full of shit. Not all of them, but a good portion of them are.
Most of them are.
So,
And I'm walking 10,000 steps a day. There you go, cat. There you go. I love hearing that. 60 pounds gone. I'm walking 10,000 steps a day. There you go, girl. There you go. You're winning. That's awesome. And you're walking. There you go. That's all you need.
look,
You can't listen to these people on the internet. You just can't listen to them.
I'm not. Not everybody. There
Not-
are good people out there.
Oh no, there's good ones out there, but you can't listen to like those discouraging ones. The ones that are just like, you can't do this because blah. It's stupid. It's
No.
just dumb.
There are, and you know what?
Please
Unfortunately,
stop.
like
I have nothing to get. No, I can give you a French fry, but I'm not going to.
unfortunately, it's like you kind of have to use your own judgment, right? Like I'm very good at calling people out for. I've got a feeling about people, and if I have hey, son of a bitch, get down.
Well, there goes Lucky helping himself to Jamie's leftovers.
I'm sorry, I don't even remember what I was gonna get to. But if you want to talk about this again tomorrow night, we'll be here. Same bat channel, same bat time. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. What is tomorrow? Thursday?
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Maybe I'll do the hot dogs tomorrow.
Please stop, Abby. She's drooling all over my arm.
Did you watch your carbs? I did not.
No, I didn't watch my carbs either.
No. I always say this. When you would see a video of me cutting out carbs, it's not because of their carbs, it's because of their calories, right? So I don't look at it like I'm cutting carbs, I look at as I'm cutting calories. If a piece of bread that I'm about to use for dinner is 500 calories, and I'm gonna make a sandwich of some sort, if I cut that in half and then scoop out the calories, that's taking that 500 down to maybe 250 to 300, depending on how much I want to go. And then I just fill that with like a meat or a cheese or whatever it is I'm doing for my sandwich. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm looking like, oh my goodness, I can't
You're
have
just
this
swapping
many
calories.
I look
You're
at it
swapping
as
calories.
yeah, calories. It's a numbers game, exactly. But I always say this: it is a numbers game, but it's important to get your vegetables in. When I was on top of my shit, I knew my shit, and I was good, and I was strict.
Oh, Jamie, when he was on his game, he was on his game. And I was on my game too for a while.
Like a bicycle. I fell off, but I could get back on anytime.
I fell off my bicycle a while ago. I'm just starting to learn how to pedal again, so.
All right, let's go to bed. Guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, good night.
Have a good night, guys.
1, 2, and 3.